Well, hello again, YouTubers. Sorry about the last video. I actually ran out of storage on my phone, and so I'm gonna have to delete some stuff. So I didn't get to finish what I was saying about Miss Owens. But I'm gonna just make a few statements, and I'm gonna end this video and continue into another subject. But I was talking about how she didn't understand the movement behind George Floyd's death, and she claims that it's modernism. You know, it's she shouldn't praise people like him with his record, his extensive this and that, whatever. But it wasn't about praising him. And she mentioned something about she saw kids walking around with his t-shirts on, his face on, and calling him a hero. It doesn't matter if the kids think he's a hero. He's being put up as inspiration. Some of the worst people in history were put up as heroes. But there again, Miss Owens, you don't speak about that. You know, they were tyrants and monsters. But, like I said before, people like you doesn't speak about stuff like that. It's not important to what you're talking about now. Even though it plays a part in our history, but you refuse to see that. And it shows how dense you are when it comes to really knowing about basically your people and what we had to go through as a people and what we're going through as a people now. But I'm going to end by saying this. If you don't stop what you're doing, you're going to make things a lot worse than what they are. You're not going to be able to help anyone. Like I said before, it's people that listen to you because they're so afraid, you know, that something's going to intervene in their life that's going to stop them from being who they want to be or being prosperous or continue to do their stuff, you know. But a lot of people that listen to you are the same people that are against our people, Ms. Owens. And you think that they're not because you want to be on a conservative side or whatever side that you choose to be on. Quit hurting our people. I yet have heard you come up with a solution. Come up with a solution. Quit blaming everything on black people. That's all I have to say. You take care. And I'm sure you're going to be putting some more garbage on TV. And I'm going to be right here to weed it out. So to my next subject, I want to praise the store owners, the store business owners, and the Alderman 16 Ward for what they're doing. This is what I was talking about, a movement. That's a movement, people. Money's involved to catch them, but this kind of society we live in, you know. So why don't you all get together and help these business owners in your community raise more money to get these people? Because only two things are going to happen once they get out there. Either he's going to be caught or he's going to be found dead. The way a lot of these gangs, if it's a gang, I'm not even sure if it is a gang, but a lot of way these gangs work, or the way they used to work back in the day, is that if you brought too much heat on them, one person brought too much heat on, they eliminate that person. Or you may try to run and hide, but eventually they're going to catch them. And I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking about the same people that he went shooting with and killing with. Because once the police kick in the doors and start beating them up, because you know that's going to happen, and abusing them, you know, and some of them well deserved it, it's going to come out because they're not going to give up themselves for you. So I suspect he's already on the run. Or I know he's hiding out. If he's hiding out in the city, his days is numbered. But he's probably smart enough to leave town because really nobody knows who he is. So until some information come up about that, he's pretty safe. But I predict that information is going to come out about him soon. I really do. And the others that shoot, that did the shooting. You see, the people that do that kind of stuff are glorified by other people. They get on Instagram and actually talk about it, and stuff like that in code. Sometimes outright. They laugh about it, smoke their blunts and drinking their, liquor, whatever they do, and they celebrate each other for killing. But the fact that so much emphasis is on the babies now, their days are numbered, and I hope they're short days. But now, I want to ask the people in the community something. Help find these people. Some of you know who they are, know where they live, know what they do. Just point people in a general direction. You don't have to tell on anybody. But you got to get people like that out the street. Because if you don't, it's going to get worse. And it's gotten worse. But it's going to get even more worse. Take the time out to think about if that was your baby. Because it just breaks my heart. I got a 2-year-old granddaughter, I got a 5-year-old granddaughter, and a 7-year-old granddaughter. If somebody was to hurt one of them, you'd have to kill me to stop me from looking for you. You have to end my life, because that's the only way I would ever stop. I would be your worst nightmare. And I know nothing about investigation or nothing, but I'll find a way. By saying that, do you think that the father of this child, of these children, is not going to find a way? It's like I told you. It's written already in the universe. Either you're going to die running, or you're going to die in jail. Which one is it going to be? If you have some remorse, turn yourself in. Maybe they'll be thinking, you hear the people say they were going to help you with your defense. If it was a mistake, come and say it was a mistake. But then you have to explain why was you trying to shoot a woman. But be the man at least once in your life that you were meant to be. Stand up for what you know is right, even though you did wrong. Can you do that? Because if you can't do that, you deserve what's coming. Be smart. And to my people, I say, we still need that movement, folks. That what we saw today with the aldermen and the business owners is the beginning of a movement. Get on board. You don't necessarily have to put money into it. Your presence would be enough. And standing as a people together to stomp out what's going on. Remember, I told you, it can be stopped. Are you willing to stop it? Or are you willing to stay inside your house and shake in fear? I don't hear any answers. I didn't see any comments. So I guess what I'm saying is going on deaf ears. By you not responding, it kind of tells me that a lot of you are too afraid to come forward, or you just don't care. You see the death in our neighborhood all the time. It makes the people like Candace, it makes people say she's right when we know she's wrong. We know in our community it's really a small amount of people doing this stuff with help from others. I'm convinced with help from others. But nobody's really trying to stomp it out. Haven't heard a statement from the mayor yet. If she did, I missed it. But I saw the community come together. I seen people cry, be in pain, loved ones hurt, have to make a funeral arrangement because a child was visiting an uncle. Logan Square. I remember when that used to be a nice area. I used to live over that way. Wasn't near that way. I mean, they had their problems, but it was, for the most part, 60% safe, 70% safe. You know, you didn't really hear about stray bullets killing folks while they were laying on the couch sleeping. You know, they have killed 3 innocent children. 3. And one of them wasn't even black folks. But it fits into people like Ms. Owens' narrative. It makes us seem like she's making sense of the situation. Don't give her more ammunition to destroy you even more. Let's have a movement. We can call it Saving the Inner City Black Youth Movement. Saving the inner city black youth from gun violence. Make it a movement. Donate to. Get your own soldiers on the street. Not the police. You can do citizen arrest. People do it. Or you can direct, if you know what's going on, you can direct the right people to those people. I'm pretty sure they want them off the street too. But something has to be done. And this first step I saw, it's in a good direction. It's going in a good direction. Let's not let it die. Let's all jump on board and ride this horse. Because I feel if we come together to fight it, we can stomp it out. But if we do nothing, it's going to get worse and worse. The kids that are carrying the guns are younger and younger and younger. Chances is, at least 1 out of 5 of you that's watching me right now, child is walking around, if you have children, child is walking around with a gun. Probably just for protection from other children walking around with guns. Or they have some type of weapon. Because the kids are scared too. We all scared. But we can't be scared not to do anything. It's just going to make things worse. Soon I'm going to be having some topics coming up again about my micro business. Because like I said, we need that more than ever in our neighborhood. It can help transform our neighborhoods. Because you might get a few black investors. They're probably going to be struggling anyway. But if we can get some of these storefronts that's been abandoned for years and see who owns them and see if they can be put back into use, we can start off a whole new revolution in self-support and self-sustainment for our people. So give me any feedback if you can. I would love to hear back from you. That's going to be my rant for today. And please subscribe, give me a like, the notification button, ring the bell, do all the above. And I'll be back soon for the next video. Thank you. God bless.